Our restaurants are truly unique. The ambiance is different. It makes you feel welcomed, like family.
Customer service is really important to P.F. Chang's. That's what we pride ourselves on.
One of the biggest changes in the industry is technology. Technology, not just on the business side, technology on the guest side too. The guest's access to reviews, information, to food in general.
As the voice of the consumer changed, we invested heavily in our technology. Workday was our first enterprise-wide system. It truly became a one-stop shop for all of our employees, which made for ease of operations not only within our corporate headquarters, but also to facilitate the growth within our restaurants. Our goal is to make the life of the restaurant manager more simple so that they can make sure that the guest has the greatest experience possible. And it's through technology like Workday that we can actually do that.
It's one system where we have all of our HCM data, all of our finance data together, and you get a whole picture of the organization. We never really had that before.
The Workday financial platform has been great because it has sped up the period close process. My business leaders can adjust, they can make decisions, and they can take action for corrective course where they need to. Our vendors have seen that we've become more accurate in our forecasting and helping them forecast volumes. Workday touches all components of our business between HR and my learning and development teams and the IT teams. It's broken down a lot of the silos and brought work groups together in a much more detailed and meaningful way. It's really been a cross-functional effort in the organization.
Workday drives efficiency to the back of the house in the restaurants. It drives efficiency here at corporate headquarters. It has driven efficiency across all the teams as far as their purchasing and receiving power.
We've actually been able to make decisions that are smarter and faster, and we've seen a very positive impact to the bottom line.
When I first went out to the field, to our restaurants, and just started talking to our restaurant managers, and the first complaint that I heard was, the recruiting is horrible. The applicant tracking system does not communicate with the onboarding system. You can't fix that if you have two disparate systems that don't really talk to each other. And then comes along Workday.
The Workday talent management platform has helped us align goals through the organization. We all have visibility at all levels into how performance reviews are going.
It frees us up to have really serious performance reviews with our employees and talk about the strategies of the company.
People have much more visibility into their performance and the goals and expectations set for them.
They can do onboarding, we can get their pay stub information set up, their bank account information. We can get all of their training lined up so that when they come to start their first day on the job, they can go through their training. Then the retention becomes really critical for both the front of the house, the hospitality side, as well as the back of the house, the culinary side. We have developmental paths that are outlined in Workday. If you want development and you're not getting it at P.F. Chang's, it's not because we're not providing it.
One of the biggest challenges for restaurant operators is, how do I know exactly what's going to happen each day in my business? And it impacts so much from scheduling, ordering, all the way through the restaurant. Forecasting is the most fundamental part of how you start to set up and manage the business. Through the Workday forecasting and the scheduling platform, we're getting much more granular, detailed forecasting that allows us to schedule people for the needs of the business, but also balance that so that the schedules meet the needs of our team members and our management. Having that flexibility in schedules is a key component in retention for our business.
We're pretty excited about the AI and the machine learning that's embedded into Workday, especially with our partnership on scheduling. You can see every week the forecast is getting closer and closer to where we're within 80–90% right now of what the staffing should be for those sales. We continue to close that gap to get to 100% accuracy of building these schedules.
One thing I love about Workday is how consistent it is with the schedule. That means I can focus more on my staff, employees, overall restaurant operations to make sure we give the best experience to our guests.
The Workday financial platform has been great because it has sped up the period close process, so we can finish out a period, get results, get them in the hands of my operators. Very quickly, they can drill into each category to say, what action can I take moving forward now to impact this next period? My business leaders can adjust, they can make decisions, and they can take action involving procurement and my supply chain teams early in the process for corrective course where they need to. Workday has helped us get better at avoiding some of the mistakes, pitfalls, waste in the organization. Our vendors have seen that we've become more accurate in our forecasting and helping them forecast volumes. The more quickly we can process updates to agreements, contracts, everyone benefits from that. Our supply chain group can make us aware, like, look, imports are being difficult right now. We're having challenges with containers. As an example, we use shiitake mushrooms. They're an imported mushroom. So knowing we were going to be challenged with imports and being able to foresee that, we were able to work with Culinary and shift, and we found a cremini mushroom that has the same flavor profile, same texture, doesn't impact the quality of the dish, but we could shift to a non-imported product, and we ended up saving the organization about $800,000 annually for a small decision like mushrooms. That turns into profit dollars in and of itself right there.
Workday was our first enterprise-wide system. It truly became a one-stop shop for all of our employees, which of course made for ease of operations not only within our corporate headquarters, but also to facilitate the growth within our restaurants. Our goal at the corporate headquarters is to make the life of the restaurant manager more simple so that they can make sure that the guest has the greatest experience possible. And it's through technology like Workday that we can actually do that.
With Workday, everything's in one place, all at my fingertips. I can take care of scheduling, onboarding. That allows me to free up my time.
I can do everything from managing my own personal financials to seeing who I'm working with on my shift and also my learning and training. It's really easy to access. I just go on my phone and it gives you all your options, whether learning, schedule, pay.
Prior to Workday, each restaurant, if they wanted to look at their P&L, they would request from accounting to get a report sent to them, where now they have real-time access to a P&L report inside of Workday.
It's been a huge benefit for the restaurant operators, for the frontline managers out there and my chefs. Having one login, one access point to get to forecasting, scheduling, and performance reviews of their people.
It drives more accountability and efficiency and more engagement.
Workday's been a big part of making us a lot better at producing the right schedules for our people and improving morale, improving retention, and of course, fine-tuning labor costs along the way. And I see this is really a clear output of what this Workday system can do for us.